I used to drive for Uber and Lyft, so I understand what it means to open an app, accept a job, complete the work, and get paid. But I also understand the limitation. The moment you stop completing gigs, the income stops. That is true whether you drive passengers, deliver food, shop for groceries, deliver packages, walk dogs, or complete tasks through an app. The platform gives you access to work, but in most cases, you are not building a customer base or a system or an income producing asset that belongs to you. If I was still working in the gig economy today, I would not immediately quit. I would do something more strategic. I would use gig work to produce current cash flow while using AI to build income outside the apps. And in this video, I will show you exactly what I will start building. Welcome to LearnFen. On this channel, I show ordinary people how to use AI to build income producing assets and create income beyond hourly work. This new series is called Beyond the Gig. It is for people working through platforms like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, Amazon Flex, TaxRabbit, and other similar apps. Gig work can be useful. It can provide flexibility. It can help you pay bills. It can give you immediate access to income. It can support you during career transition or while you are building something else. I've been there and it helped me at the time. But I also understand what it means to trade your time, miles, and depreciate your car to make that immediate income. So this is not about disrespecting gig work. It is about making sure gig work does not become your only long-term plan. The goal is to use the income and flexibility available today to build something that gives you more control tomorrow. Most gig platforms operate on a simple exchange. You complete a task, the platform pays you. You complete another task, the platform pays you again. That can be effective for generating short-term cash, but it creates a fundamental limitation. Your income is closely connected to the number of tasks you personally complete. If you want to earn more, your options are usually limited. You can work more hours, accept more jobs, work during busier periods, use multiple apps, travel to higher demand areas, become faster or more efficient. These strategies help, but they do not fundamentally change the model. You are still exchanging your time, energy, attention, and sometimes your vehicle for income. You also operate inside a system you do not control. The platform can change pay rates, fees, incentives, access to jobs, performance requirements, account policies, how work is distributed. That does not mean the platform is automatically bad. It means you should understand your position within the system. The platform owns the technology. The platform owns the marketplace. The platform controls access to most of the customers. You are using its asset to produce income. The strategic question is, what are you building that belongs to you? The problem is not that gig workers are unwilling to work. Gig workers are often some of the hardest working people you will meet. They work early mornings, they work late nights, they deal with traffic, difficult customers, vehicle expenses, unpredictable demand, and constantly changing conditions. The problem is not effort. The problem is where all that effort accumulates. When you build an asset, your previous work can make your future work more valuable. A website can attract visitors tomorrow. A video can continue reaching people next month. A customer relationship can lead to repeat business. A digital product can be sold more than once. A business process can be reused. A reputation can produce referrals. But when you complete a gig, most of the economic value ends with that individual transaction. You get paid, which matters, but you usually have to return to the app to begin again. That is why simply working harder is not a complete long-term strategy. You need somewhere for your work to accumulate. When people become frustrated with one gig platform, they often add another one. They drive passengers in the morning. They deliver food in the afternoon. They deliver packages in the evening. They freelance online at night. Their income may increase, but so does their workload. This is the difference between adding another gig and building an asset. Another gig usually means another platform, another queue of jobs, another set of customers. more hours, more immediate income. An asset means you are creating something that can become more valuable over time. Work that previously required specialists can now be coordinated by one capable person using the right tools. This creates a major opportunity for gig workers. But there's also a trap. The trap is becoming an AI tool collector. You watch demonstrations, you test dozens of platforms, you save hundreds of prompts. You become familiar with every new AI announcement, but you never create anything valuable for another person. The AI tool is not the asset. The product, system, customer base, or business you create with the tool is the asset. If I was still working in the gig economy today, the first business I would seriously consider building would be an AI-powered website service for local businesses. I would start with a service because gig workers often need a realistic path to revenue. A digital product or YouTube channel can become valuable, but it may take time before it produces meaningful outcome. A service can potentially generate revenue faster because you are solving an existing problem for a specific customer. I will use AI to help local businesses improve how they appear online and how they convert visitors into customers. That might begin with websites, but it could eventually include lead capture forms, appointment booking, automated follow-ups, website maintenance, review request systems, basic search optimization, social media content, frequently asked question systems, simple business automations. The goal will not be to sell AI. Most business owners do not care about which AI model or website builder you used. They care about business outcomes. They care about more calls, more appointments, more code requests, more customers, a professional online presence, less time spent on repetitive tasks. AI is how I will produce the work more efficiently. The business outcome is what I will sell. Gig workers may have more business advantage than they realize. First, you are exposed to the local market. You move through neighborhoods and commercial areas. You see restaurants, salons, repair shops, cleaning companies, contractors, medical offices, childcare businesses, real estate offices, gyms, and other service providers. Second, many gig workers develop strong customer service skills. You learn how to communicate with strangers. You manage expectations. You solve problems under pressure. You deal with delays, confusion, and changing instructions. Those abilities are useful when working with business clients. Third, gig workers can provide scheduling flexibility. That flexibility can either be consumed by more gigs or it can be invested in building a business. Fourth, you already understand independent work. You know that nobody is standing over you telling you exactly what to do every hour. That self-management is valuable. The gig economy may not give you ownership, but it can help you develop skills that are useful when building something you own. The business model would have 4 basic steps. The first step is to find a visible business problem. I will look for businesses with no website at all, an outdated website, poor mobile design, no clear call button, no quote request form, no online booking, confusing information, a weak or unprofessional online presence. I will focus on problems I could clearly explain and realistically solve. The second step is to create a focused demonstration. I will not build an entire website for free. I will create a simple demonstration. This might be a redesigned homepage, a mobile-friendly landing page, a better quote request form, a clear booking experience, a short website audit, a before and after concept. The purpose would be to make the improvement visible. The third step is to present the outcome. I will not say I built AI website. I will say something closer to, hey, I noticed customers have to search through several pages before they can request a quote. I created a simple example showing you how you could make that process easier on mobile. That statement focuses on the business problem. The fourth step is to create recurring value. After completing the initial website, I will offer continuous services such as hosting, website maintenance, monthly updates, new landing pages, lead tracking, appointment booking, automated follow-up, content creation, and basic reporting. The first website could produce continued revenue. The continuous service could produce recurring value over time. The business will create assets that belong to me: a portfolio, customer relationships, testimonials, templates, business systems, recurring contracts, referral channels, a recognizable local brand. This is how a service begins turning into an asset. Here's a 30-day plan I will follow. On week 1, choose and learn one tool. I will choose one AI-assisted website platform, not 5 tools, not every platform mentioned on YouTube, just one. I personally use sites on ChatGPT for demonstration. I will learn how to create pages, change layouts, write and edit website copy, add images, design for mobile devices, add contact forms, add appointment and quote buttons, connect a domain, publish a website. The objective will not be mastery. The objective will be enough competence to build a professional demonstration, and this is easy to do with the help of AI. You simply give AI instructions on what outcome you want to see. On week 2, build 2 examples. I will choose 2 simple local business categories. For example, a cleaning company and a mobile mechanic. I will build one demonstration website for each category. They will not need to be real clients. The goal will be to develop skill and create examples I could show to prospective customers. On week 3, build a prospect list. I will identify at least 50 businesses with visible website problems. I could find them through Google search or Google Maps, local directories, Facebook business groups, community groups, referrals from people I already know. For each prospect, I will record a business name, website, main website problem, contact person, contact method, outreach status, and a follow-up date. On week 4, begin personalized outreach. I will not send hundreds of identical spam messages. I will contact businesses where I have identified a real problem. A message could say, "Hi, I came across your business while I was searching local service providers. I noticed that your website makes it difficult for mobile visitors to request a quote. I created a quick example showing how the process could be simplified. Will you be open to seeing it?" The first objective will not be to build a massive agency. The first objective will be one response, one conversation, one client, one completed project, one testimonial. Then I will improve the process and repeat it. I will not stop running before the new business was ready. I will divide my time deliberately. For example, use peak periods for gig work. Reserve slower periods for learning and building. Use one focused block for prospecting. Use one weekly block for client delivery. Track both gig income and business progress. I might begin with 90 minutes a day, 30 minutes for learning, 30 minutes for building, and 30 minutes for outreach. Not everyone will have the same schedule. Some people have children. Some people have full-time jobs in addition to gig work. Some work long driving or delivery shifts. The exact schedule can change, but the principle should not. Do not give every available hour to the platform. Reserve a protected block for building what comes next. There are several mistakes I will avoid. I will not quit gig work simply because I watched an inspiring video. I will not spend months learning without contacting potential customers. I will not try to master every AI tool. I will not build a complicated business website before I had a clear offer. I will not promise businesses guaranteed revenue. I will not pretend that AI makes professional work effortless. I will not call something passive income when it still requires active work. AI can make production faster, but it cannot replace responsibility, communication, customer understanding, or quality control. Access to AI will not be a competitive advantage for long. Your advantage will come from using AI to solve a specific problem better, faster, or more affordably than the customer can solve it alone. If I was still working in the gig economy today, I would not treat gig work as a failure. I would treat it as a source of current cash flow and flexibility, but I will also recognize its limitations. I will use part of my time and income to build something outside the platform. My first choice would be an AI-powered website service for local businesses. Not because it is effortless, not because every business will say yes, and not because AI automatically guarantees success. I would choose it because it solves a real problem, can be started part-time, has relatively low startup cost, and can eventually develop into recurring income and owned business assets. The most important idea from this video is simple. Use gig work to fund your present, and use AI to build your future. In the next video, I will break down 7 AI-powered assets that gig workers can build part-time. Some will produce revenue faster, some will take longer but have greater scaling potential, and some will be better suited to your existing skills and schedule. Subscribe so you do not miss the rest of this series, then answer this question in the comments. Which platform do you currently work on, and what is the biggest obstacle preventing you from building income outside of that platform? Your responses will help determine which businesses and tools I demonstrate in the upcoming videos, and I will see you in the next video. God bless you.